see-through art virtual classes. This week I am going to be showing you guys how to make an anonymous letter through Collage. It looks like this. Now I'm really sorry that it's flipped the wrong way. I'm gonna read it. I was having some technical difficulties with my Facebook Live. Every time I tried to flip the camera, it was green, and I would rather have it normal colored and me read the letter to you. So, I made this with cutouts from magazines and newspapers. I was inspired by my brother getting an anonymous letter from a secret admirer over Valentine's Day, which was a while ago, but I thought it was funny. It was actually just a friend playing a joke on him, but he made him an anonymous letter, so I got the idea to create your own anonymous letter through Collage, because Collage is a really fun art medium, and I thought that it would be fun and, you know, good for practicing spelling and things like that, to make a letter for someone, an anonymous letter, with word and letter cutouts from magazines and newspapers. What this also kind of reminds me of is how the cops sometimes get anonymous letters, and they use newspaper clippings so that they can identify the handwriting, so I thought it'd be fun. My letter says, I know it's backwards, I'm so sorry. It says, "Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully we can go out to celebrate soon. Love, your favorite child." I have two brothers, so it's just a little joke, but I signed it, "Love, your favorite child," so it would be anonymous. And I made this just by using, you know, newspapers and magazines. So to do this by yourself, you're going to need blank paper, you're going to need a glue stick, scissors, and a bunch of old magazines and newspapers. And I don't know about you guys, but my parents have a subscription to the New York Times, so we get New York Times every day, and there are so many nice pictures in the New York Times, and so many different fonts, and so many different letters that you can cut out, you know, like that. Again, I'm so sorry that it's backwards, I couldn't fix it. And we also had some magazines lying around, which are fun. You can see that I cut a T out of the front. You know, like pages like this that will add some color to your anonymous letter will be fun. What you are going to need to do is figure out what kind of letter you're going to write. So I wrote one for my mom for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is on Sunday. On Friday, we're also going to be doing a little Mother's Day craft, so it doesn't have to be addressed to your mom. It can be to a secret admirer, like the one that my brother got. It can just be like a fun little joke, like, "Guess who sent you this letter?" It doesn't matter. Just kind of figure out what you want to say. And once you figure out the message that you want to send, then you can grab all your, you know, just newspaper and stuff lying around and go through it and try to find words or letters that have cool fonts or cool backgrounds or are in nice colors or different handwriting and stuff. As you can see here, like, this is just a regular newspaper heading. Here's like a handwritten O from a Coco Chanel ad. And it's just fun. Like, I found some words, full words that I just used, like love and your, but I think it looks really cool to kind of find a bunch of different letters that have different color backgrounds and different fonts. You know, like this F is obviously written differently than this R, and that kind of brings a cool, fun, like collage-y look to a blank paper. So, once you kind of figure out what you want to say, look through your newspapers or your magazines and find the letters that you need to write out your anonymous letter. cut them out. And before you glue anything on, make sure that you have enough room on your paper. I kind of had to lay things out because I had a bunch of letters, obviously, so I had to make sure that everything fit on the page. And you also have to make sure that everything is spelled correctly. You can easily look it up on Google, or like if you don't know how to spell celebrate, you can look it up on Google. You can ask your parents. Make sure you spell it right, since this is a literacy through art program. Work on your spelling and also make art at the same time. It's a win-win. So make sure everything is spelled right. Make sure you have enough room on your paper, and then start gluing each down with the glue stick. And you'll come out with something that looks kind of like this. I had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys do too. I can't wait to give it to my mom. I'm excited to see who she guesses as her favorite child. Of course she won't actually, because parents aren't allowed to have favorite children. But again, the anonymous collage letter, make sure to find a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different fonts, a bunch of different sizes, because the more variety you have, the more interesting your paper looks. And then send it to your receiver and see if they can guess who it's from. That is all for this week, or this session. On Friday, I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day project, since Mother's Day is this Sunday, so tune in. It's a really nice project. I made it for my mom a couple of years ago, and she really loved it, so I want to share with you guys too. Thank you again for tuning in. The next class is on Friday at 1:30, and thank you guys for joining.